In the book of 2 Samuel, we witness the extraordinary journey of King David, a man after God's own heart, as he navigates the triumphs and trials of his reign. The narrative unfolds with David mourning the death of his dear friend Jonathan and the previous king, Saul. Despite the obstacles, David rises to power, uniting the kingdom of Israel under his rule. As David settles into his kingship, he demonstrates exceptional military prowess, securing victories against the Philistines and expanding Israel's borders. He brings the Ark of the Covenant to Jerusalem, signifying God's presence among his people. The Lord establishes a covenant with David, promising to build him a house and ensuring that his descendants will occupy the throne forever. However, David's strength and successes are soon tested when he falls into a series of moral failures. The most infamous incident involves his affair with Bathsheba, the wife of Uriah the Hittite, and the subsequent plot to have Uriah killed in battle. God, through the prophet Nathan, confronts David about his sins, revealing the devastating consequences they will bring upon him and his household. David's own family becomes embroiled in turmoil. His son Absalom rebels against him, seeking to take the throne for himself. This rebellion leads to a painful civil war, tearing the nation apart. In the midst of it all, David displays his deep love for his son, grieving over Absalom's death despite his betrayal. Despite his failures in the trials he faces, David's faith and repentance remain steadfast. He acknowledges his sins before God and seeks his forgiveness. In the later chapters of 2 Samuel, we witness David's poetic and reflective heart as he composes psalms, pouring out his emotions and devotion to the Almighty. The book of 2 Samuel offers us a profound insight into the complexities of human nature, power, and the consequences of our actions. It reminds us that even those who are close to God can stumble and fall. David's story is a reminder that no one is immune to temptation and sin, regardless of their position or relationship with God. At the same time, David's story is one of redemption and restoration. Despite his failures, he turns to God in repentance, acknowledging his wrongdoing. David's example teaches us the importance of humility, accountability, and seeking forgiveness when we err. It shows us that our brokenness does not define us, rather, it is our response to it that shapes our character. Moreover, the book of 2 Samuel reveals God's faithfulness and his willingness to work through flawed individuals to accomplish his purposes. He keeps his promises to David, establishing an everlasting covenant and ensuring the continuation of the Davidic line, ultimately leading to the birth of Jesus Christ. As we reflect on the triumphs and trials of David, we are reminded of our own human frailty and the need for reliance on God's grace and mercy. It encourages us to learn from David's mistakes, to seek forgiveness, and to strive for righteousness in our own lives. Ultimately, the book of 2 Samuel serves as a testament to God's sovereignty, his ability to transform lives, and his steadfast love for his people.